Hello, welcome to the Rat's Nest podcast. I'm here today with Brandon,
Hello.
and myself.
Hi guys.
I remember Owen for the last one, first
No,
episode. That was a piece of
if
shit.
you remember me, thanks. If you don't, well, like not thanks. But anyway.
No, thanks. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, well, not that harsh. Like maybe they will next time.
So
Yeah,
Brandon's new. Brandon's one of the
Founding members.
founding 7 members, I believe it is, of the Rat's Nest.
Damn, bro, that's like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Wait, there's 7 dwarves.
There is 7 dwarves, yeah. I believe
Hardly. I thought there was more than that. I thought it was like 12 or something like that.
Yeah, they got killed, and now there's only 7.
so. Snow White and the 12 dwarves does not roll off the tongue.
What is it 12 of then?
Reindeer? Is there 12 reindeer?
13
No,
with Rudolph.
There's 7. There's an uneven Rudolph's front Donny.
Fuck a Rudolph, bro. Fuck the reindeers. We're here with the Rat's Nest podcast, episode 2, believe it or not.
Well,
Well,
episode
the
1.
first one.
Episode 1 was episode 0.
Well,
Wait,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
what it is. Episode 1 and episode 2 together gives you episode 12. That's what I'm thinking of. 12.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Knew something was up there. Conspiracies and all.
Yeah, so episode 2, who would have
Conspiracy.
thought? Not me.
Yeah, I kind of thought, didn't actually want to do it, but kind of thought about it.
The first one went considerably better than I thought it would have, to be fair.
As an avid listener of the Rat's Nest podcast, I thoroughly enjoyed listening to the worst podcast on the planet.
Yeah, and you should continue listening to the worst podcast on the planet.
I don't know. I saw the comment section, and some people were saying they'd rather put cow shite into their ears and twist it around aggressively.
Aggressively. Because
Yeah.
that makes all the difference.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean, if
well,
it was
look.
passively, it just wouldn't have the same effect that it would have.
Look, it's not me. It's just the comment section. It's a brutal comment section. Anything goes. It's free for all. Much like well, the Catholic Church. Everything's
Don't start again.
I don't know how that flew under the radar in the last podcast when Owen wanted to talk about the Catholic Church. He literally says it.
We're going to have
No,
to put a clip
actually-
in here. Hold
I
shit.
don't even
Yeah.
remember that. Honestly, I don't.
No, I'm the only one that picked up on it.
Yeah, I
I
didn't
was
even
listening.
notice that at the time.
I didn't even notice it really.
I hope my mother never asks to listen to the podcast.
Same, man.
What if she does?
Well, I'm not sure. I'm just
fuck.
gonna show her I'm just gonna show her like the Joe Rogan podcast or something.
But let's just record a really friendly podcast where we talk about
yeah,
like,
let's just do it now
normal
for, like, the
shit.
next- let's do it for the next minute, okay?
No. We'll just record a 20-minute podcast of just normal shit.
So
So how's the
Catholic
weather,
school.
boys? It's getting chilly frequently, no?
Let's pretend we're doing a podcast for Leaving Cert students to help them out. Because we
Man,
could
none of
really
us are
help them.
qualified to
No.
help any Leaving Cert students. Well, maybe Yuri, because he came in like 3 weeks before and did okay.
You're a
What did I
different
s-
breed of human, Owen. You really are.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
if it came out that you were a Neanderthal, I would not be surprised.
I actually have.
Baboon.
I will check now. I have like 70% Neanderthal
70%.
variant.
The 70% means you're a fucking
Yeah, yeah.
Neanderthal, bro. not
Yeah, no, I know.
Christ.
No, I'll check right now. I have 123 in the.
Man's going around
Yeah.
with bone clubs, but we going around with guns. Ooga booga, ooga booga.
Man, that's kind of fucked up. Like, imagine if there were Neanderthals around today. Like, they'd
like,
fuck
there's
us up, man. They
A
would
whole
fuck us up.
community of them.
Hardly. You just run around them in circles and get
Like,
tired and
You
fall
think
over.
racism and shit is bad now? Wait till there's actually a physical different race
Different
of
species of humans. And ironically enough, I just recently finished Sensei, which is about a different breed,
yeah.
a different species of human.
It was a good fucking show, man.
I really enjoyed it.
Did you ever watch
Wait,
Sensei on?
are we saying there's going to be different kind of species in the future? Or are we just kind of saying that there's, because I thought to get different species, you have to kind of crossbreed with another species. And
Yeah,
there's
well-
no other species as far as I'm aware.
No, we're Homo sapiens. We're just fucking chilling, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, can we just stay chilling and like leave the dogs alone? Or like
I
those
don't like dogs.
orangutans?
I don't disagree. I think we should leave dogs as.
Yeah, we don't want no Jurassic Park shit going on around here, man.
Yeah, bro. Imagine, imagine a fucking two-legged chihuahua running up the road.
Nah, you
Or
see
the
plenty of them
fucking-
running around the place already.
Or the fish from The Simpsons, man. That fucker.
The Futurama.
Three-eye one. Oh god.
Is it Futurama?
Pretty sure. But it's
Yeah,
made
they're
by
in
the
everything,
same-
like
same
really
dude.
kind of macaroni related.
Yeah.
So I've just looked up my Neanderthal ancestry from 23andMe, and
Yeah, it's
I
definitely
have
not 70%.
I have 66% more than other customers.
Yeah,
I
so
have
that could be
less than
Like
2% Neanderthal
0.001% or something.
2% Neanderthal, yeah.
uh,
2%.
out of
2% is pretty high, like.
Yeah.
Out of the 7,462 variants tested for Neanderthal DNA, I have 249 variants in my DNA.
What the fuck? This dude's a Neanderthal, bro.
Yeah, bro.
We talking to the past here. This is history, boys. Get your book
Yeah,
out.
There's the episode, or the episode title. Interview with
be
Neanderthal.
A Neanderthal.
Oh god. What does Neanderthal think of Netflix? Netflix make me want to chill.
Oh shit!
Smash. Smash.
What the hell?
But for real, like there's been loads of different species of humans. It's crazy how there's only one left.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
No, I remember I watched a documentary about them a while ago, but information goes in one ear for me and out the other, so I don't actually
Yeah.
remember. But there was loads of them, and they're still like discovering different species of human that lived in the past.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
there was like one in Papua
crazy.
New Guinea or someplace like that, over in like eastern or southeast Asia.
Yeah,
There was like there was another human species that was only recently discovered in like 2012, 2016.
it's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah,
Like you
Well,
wonder what happened. Like,
not really,
are
like-
we just like better than them?
No, we're the
no, we're a mix of
we're the ones suffering.
like
and being-
obviously we had like the higher kind of purity of gene pool, so like they kind of just died off because they weren't as strong or smart, or like maybe they weren't as resilient. Like it's survival of the fittest.
Like if I remember
That's what it
correctly,
is.
the Neanderthals were stronger, but they were less intelligent.
Yes, then they probably just like walked around in circles and died in the cold rather than getting inside the hut and making a nice little fire. No,
We've solved the bios. We've solved how the Neanderthals went extinct.
Well,
Fuck
I
you,
mean,
science.
back in the day, you had Pangea, so it would have been easier to traverse the world.
But not that they weren't in the same time frame at all.
I know. The dinosaurs got
yeah.
the
Could you
easy
imagine
way.
them fuckers had to make? Can you imagine them fuckers had to make boats? Good luck. They'd literally throw a leaf onto the water and just try
I
swim,
hope for
and
the
then
best.
they drown. That's probably what happened. Probably all drowned because they thought, oh, booga booga, swim.
Ooga booga, swim, swim.
Are we going to get banned for being racist on our second
No,
podcast with a
because
species that doesn't
I
exist?
I have just discovered that when my 23andMe results came in last February, I am
Is this dude about to give us a Neanderthal pass?
And the Neanderthal.
I am no, when it came in before I was like 97% European and 3% undiscovered, and now I am 99.5% European and 0.5% Western Asian and North African.
What the fuck? Well, they say all human life came from North Africa, was it?
Yeah, I was looking into the details of it, and they were
Kind
able
of
to tell me.
Ethiopia kind of side, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they traveled up into the Middle East.
Yeah, they
Up
were
in
able to
Cuba.
show me the path that great mammy, great
Through the hot
mammy
gates.
took to come up.
Great Manny Bran.
That ended up in the middle of Ireland.
Wow, it's crazy. Life is crazy.
Yeah,
It really is. Like it's scary to think how far human history goes back and how irrelevant we are in the grand scheme of things.
pretty much.
Yeah, we're only irrelevant in like certain sense. Like,
Like Adolf Hitler or Michael Collins ain't gonna give a shit about how many wins I have in Warzone, bro. But I fucking do.
+1 though. +1. 11 now. Yeah, boy.
It's a crazy world, man.
Crazy world.
Like
it
it's
is.
actually genuinely scary when you think about it.
Shit.
Well, I'm not really scared about
You're scared of real shit, like fucking murderers and shit.
No. Why would you be
What's your
scared?
biggest fear, Owen? That's a good fucking segue, man.
Biggest fear
Mm.
is not living my life to the fullest.
Mine's fucking Neanderthals, bro.
Damn.
Boy, have I got news for you.
God, oh, fat.
Nah, for real though. My biggest fear is fucking werewolves, man. They scare the
Werewolves?
shit out of me. Yeah.
Really?
There used to be a film on RT, which is the national broadcaster in Ireland, and it was like every
Wait.
Christmas.
Can I pause you for a second?
You can pause.
Do we expect foreign, like people outside of this country to listen to this?
Yeah, it's going on the internet, the
Where's the
World Wide Web.
optimism,
Wow.
Where is
We
the
put
optimism?
subtitles on it as well, like.
Yeah.
Subtitles on an MP3 file. All right.
I think we need subtitles because, like, you know, what if Nacho
What
is over
Neanderthal
in,
wants to listen to this, man?
no, like Nacho, like, you know, remember Nacho? He might want to
Unfortunately.
listen to this and like
Okay.
he no, I love Nacho. Nacho was great crack.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
he might want to listen to this, like, you know, and think, oh, my English still isn't that good.
He can
But,
learn English from our podcast.
Well, he should have learned English while he was over here, but he really, like, he didn't really.
Oh, we can stop talking about Nacho now, okay?
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. Anyway, no, don't worry, Nacho will include
So
subtitles.
Shane's afraid of werewolves.
Yeah, let me tell you what. I have a really good reason here. Okay.
That doesn't sound like.
So every Christmas, RTE used to show this werewolf movie called Dog Soldiers. I don't know why, but it was always every Christmas Eve they used to show this fucking shit. And we always used to watch it on Christmas Eve. We used to watch a werewolf movie. And this is when I was like 4 or 5, keep in mind. And that shit freaked the fucking shit out of me, man. Scarred me for life. I would highly recommend that if anyone ever wants to be fucking scared shitless, to go watch Dog Soldiers.
Dog soldiers.
Dog soldiers. Like, and was it a Christmas film?
No, it's about a Scottish military group. They
Yeah.
go up into the Highlands, do like a training exercise.
Oh, I think I've seen this movie.
Yeah, it's a
No.
really good movie.
That's like similar to an episode of Doctor Who, where like
Yeah.
Doctor Who goes to Scotland and there's a werewolf in Scotland.
Oh
and,
yeah, and they're convinced wearing onions around their neck are gonna save them.
And then like
Or garlic.
Neanderthals pop out and save the day.
Who? Neanderthals?
Yeah.
So what are you
Sort of shit
really
that
scared
happens
of?
in Doctor
Owen?
Who.
Yeah, what are
Ah.
you reading? What scares Owen Brock?
It's clearly not drugs.
Like, I don't know. What does scare me? Nothing really. I'd like.
You're telling me there's absolutely
Like,
nothing in this world.
I suppose like if you went and tried to slap me in the head with a basketball or a baseball or something like that, like that would scare me. Like I'd run away from
You'd
it. But
flinch.
like I
You-
wouldn't
you
really
might
be like,
flinch.
yeah, you
But
flinch.
that's
like,
that's not fear. That's just like, oh shit,
That's
someone's gonna
adrenaline
hit
rush.
me in the head with a baseball bat.
yeah, but like I can get over any kind of fear with just kind of like a few minutes of mental preparation. You know,
You're
'cause
telling
I
me if
just
there's a werewolf outside your room,
no, I just have to think
you
practically.
can
You just
mentally
have to think-
prepare for it.
Yeah, you just have to practically think about how to get around the situation. Like, you know, even you say if you're facing up against a lion or a tiger, yeah.
Yeah.
If you really think about it, you don't get fearful and run. You're supposed to do the exact opposite. Although you may be scared.
Oh, you're gonna
supposed
fight
you're
the
supposed
lion.
to jump. No, you're supposed to jump up and start shouting at it and
Yeah.
make yourself look bigger and try. And if it comes at you, you have to like punch it or something like that. Kick it. And not run, because if you run, it'll just chase you down and kill you a lot easier than
Well, it's
if you were
predator
to fight it.
versus prey.
Yeah,
Yeah, but we're both predators, so
but yeah, but
In,
like,
in which aspect?
yeah,
we have eyes on the front of our head. That's how you distinguish predator from prey. If you have eyes on the front of your head, you're a predator. If you have eyes on the side of your head, you're prey.
Okay, but Neanderthals had eyes in the side. So
I know
Yeah, damn, they're
some
apex
weird
predators.
ass looking people like have eyes the side of the head, like like
Yeah,
bug eyes, Wow,
Wow.
wow, wow, you all.
So Brandon, what's your favorite? Or
So
your favorite?
what's my
your biggest fear?
favorite- what?
What's your favorite fear?
Rap god.
Hmm. I don't know. I guess
Hasn't the Ryan
drowning.
Rap God
Drowning
movie?
freaks the shit out
Yeah,
of me, or even
drowning.
just the ocean in general, because
Yeah,
it's
man.
there to fucking kill you.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the ocean. I love swimming in that.
I'm a good
No.
swimmer.
if you're ever in like deep ass fucking water and you're just floating there and you just think about what's around you, that's fucking scary, man.
Yeah, freaky.
Well, yeah, but realistically thinking, like, a shark's not going to attack you.
Well, not.
More than likely, like the likelihood of it is like very few people do get attacked by sharks
Yeah,
because sharks are just, they're going to look at you. They're going to think, there's not much on him, and is there? They're going to go for something else.
No, because they're gonna think you're a seal and then they're gonna fuck you up.
yeah. Well, that's if you're floating on the surface.
Yeah.
Well, depends.
That's why they attack surfers all the time.
Yeah.
Because they think it's a fucking seal.
you say all the time, like it happens like 10 times a year.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah,
not that common, but still.
I occasionally see that thing on Reddit. It's like more people die from falling computer screens in New York a year than shark
Yeah.
attacks.
It's not common, but it's still fucking there. It's still a thing that happens. It's
Yeah,
fucking
well,
scary.
it's they're the predators of the water, man.
Yeah.
It's their home turf. You want to go fight a lion? I don't want to go and fight a shark.
Oh yeah,
But,
you have much more of a chance of beating a lion in a fight than a fucking shark.
Yeah, obviously,
I have a
Um,
question, yeah?
their home turf.
Talking about predators of the sea, if you put Jimmy Savile in a pair of Speedos
Oh.
versus the
There
shark,
we go. There we go.
Who's
We
winning?
done so well. We got so far. Now we have
got
to
so
edit.
far. No,
Who's
that
winning?
stays in.
Let's say then.
That stays in.
The predator of the sea, Jimmy Savile.
Predator
himself.
of the sea versus the predator of the land. Who would win in the battle of the ages? I'm taking bets. Giving odds for the shark.
Tenor on Jimmy.
I'm saying the shark. Like Jimmy's dead. He's already dead, so like you
Does
guys.
the shark
you're
know
losing
what
out
Jimmy
there.
did though? Like,
Yeah,
does that
oh.
aggravate the shark even more?
Yeah.
I think.
Who's to
depends
say
on
the shark hasn't done the same thing to little fishies in the water?
Little sharks.
baby. Baby shark.
So, when I was listening to the last podcast,
Yeah.
and I just want you to give the listeners a piece of
God.
advice.
About what?
Anything you can think of.
Piece of advice. Jesus. Wow.
Taking advice from Owen is detrimental.
Highly recommended
advice.
here on the Rat's Nest
Detrimental
podcast.
advice.
Yeah. Okay. Piece of advice. Oh God. If you're ever buying a fridge, and you're transporting it back to your house, make sure you leave it standing for at least 6 hours
That is
because the
Owen's.
gas needs to settle after being transported. If it doesn't, it has a chance of just not working.
That is your piece of advice from our electronic
That is
technician,
fucking
Owen Brogan,
brilliant.
over here.
No, it's
Given
true. Like
That
free
is some
life
good advice.
advice.
I
Like
did
a-
not know that. I am now a smarter human being.
Well, I didn't know about the gas. I knew you had to leave it standing.
Evolution.
See, if we were Neanderthals, Owen would be winning because he knows how to fucking transport the fridge.
I create brain cells. I
knew that head was
I
good for something.
I create.
Some good advice, Owen.
Yeah.
Really appreciate that.
Well, look. If you ever, here's another little piece now.
Oh, we're getting bonus advice.
This is off topic now. This is nothing to do with kind of like that nonsense. This is proper advice.
Okay.
If you ever want to get Ferrero Rochers but don't want to seem like a pig, get the extra large box. Eat as many as you want, but leave 5 or 6 and then give it to a few other people that are around you. So then they can't accuse you of being a pig.
Why?
Why would that be?
What do you mean?
You said
Like-
an extra large box of Ferrero Rochers.
Yeah.
Well,
Pig.
okay,
Well, instead
so
of getting like a small box or like kind of medium box and then just eating them all to yourself, get like an extra like 20 or get an extra like say you can get like 24 pack.
yeah,
Get the 24 pack instead, and then give them like 3 pieces at the end to like 3 other people. So then those 3 other people like won't be calling you fat and like a big slob or something like that.
okay, but for context,
Because
here,
I found that was a problem.
That was a real problem for you, wasn't it?
It was.
why everyone accusing you of being a pig for eating all the Ferrero Rocher.
Yeah, they were like, why would anybody buy Ferrero Rochers for himself? I was like, because I like them, and he was like, yeah, but like, I was like, okay, sorry. It's like
But-
I next,
Sorry for liking
Yeah,
Sorry.
Ferrero Rochers, Karen.
Sorry for eating food, bro.
yeah, like sauce.
I mean, people
Anywho.
eat a whole bag of M&Ms. What's wrong with eating a whole tray of Ferrero Rocher?
Bro, peanut M&Ms hit different.
They slap.
They hit
Nah,
different.
crispy,
They-
crispy, crispy.
Ah,
Every
this
day of
is
the
a
week.
basic bitch. You don't like
I do.
peanuts.
The crispy ones do hit different also.
They
All
do.
M&Ms in general just hit different, man. I have a question.
Okay.
We didn't answer earlier if everyone's ready for a question.
Yeah, let's hit it.
Okay, so we briefly discussed this earlier, but we're going to discuss it in detail now, okay?
Okay.
Werewolf in a spaceship. You shoot him off into space, so he's in a distant galaxy far, far away.
Yeah.
Next
Wait.
thing you know, it's a full moon on Earth. Does this fucker turn into a werewolf, yes or no?
Nope.
It depends. Can
No.
he see the moon from where he is?
Yeah, but it'll be just look the same as a star
How
in the
how
distance.
far
like,
away is he? How far away is he?
he's in a different galaxy, bro.
Different galaxy. You wouldn't see it then. Not with
No.
the naked eye.
You'd see some
No, you
rainbows.
would. Not a different galaxy. Galaxies are like.
Bro, we're
100
talking about
galaxies
werewolves
away.
here. Do you know what werewolves kind of can't see? No.
Like
Right,
90% certain that they would have the same eyesight as a wolf, or
Yeah,
a little
this
bit
is
better
true.
at least.
This is true.
Between
This is
between a wolf and a human, and like humans don't have the greatest eyesight of the animal kingdom. So I would say at most he's getting like a wolf's eyesight, which is pretty decent. So he wouldn't be able to see it from like another galaxy. However, in the solar system, you more than likely wouldn't be able to see it if you got past like Jupiter or Venus, depending on where you were now, and like if there were any kind of bits of debris in the way.
Yeah,
But
you're probably right. You're probably right. So we're saying he's
Okay.
not going to turn into a werewolf on a full moon.
well,
no, unless he's going around another planet and there's like another kind of moon there, like Titan or something like that.
yeah. See, the thing is though, what I can't is that it's more of a curse, right?
Yeah.
So, does it run on Earth's time, or does it run on the body clock of the humans? Because, you're like it's basically just prevents you from sleeping. You turn into this werewolf, and you wake up and you're not a werewolf, and you're probably naked, probably covered in blood. But does it run on your body clock? Does it run on
Sounds
Earth's?
familiar to me.
Earth's clock? You know what I mean?
So
Yeah. It's the $1 million question, isn't it?
But then there's also question of how does it survive in
I have another question.
Okay. Let's
Why
hear
are we sending werewolves up to space?
it. NASA's on some smoke, bro.
Like Elon Musk, like get me
He's-
to space. Why is he sending fucking werewolves up there? Like not even a normal wolf.
If
like,
Elon
just a
Musk heard
human.
this, Elon Musk would want to send a werewolf into space to see what would happen. Because if I was a rich billionaire, I'd want to see what happened.
Like Elon, I could put on a costume and send me up there. Like
I can tell you exactly what would happen.
What would happen?
The spaceship would eventually crash into
Scum.
another planet. Like it would just go into orbit and just crash. That
Yeah.
werewolf is going to be the first of a new breed of Neanderthals on the new fucking planet.
Oh,
We're not a
snap.
planet full of fucking
Right.
werewolves.
We've all
He's gonna go around humping
evolved
rocks.
from Neanderthal. But what if fucking those guys evolved from werewolves? Like what's next above werewolf? What did they turn into? And
Yeah.
when the werewolf is a human, it knows it came from Earth. What if they tried to come back?
Jeez. Kind of fucked
I
up.
want to
man.
know. I want to know the answer to all of the situation. How do we protect ourselves?
We
We
don't.
might be
It's
protecting
over. I'm
ourselves
telling
in
you.
current time. It's sending it away to space.
Okay.
How do we know we're safe in 100 million years time when they come back?
When they make spaceships.
When they make a spaceship.
Okay. I've just gone to the Ask Reddit. Reddit. I've got a question here. It's actually a very good question. So, you go to sleep on the 31st of December 2020
Yeah.
and wake up the next day. But when you check your phone, it says January 1st, 2020. After the first couple of days, you realize it's just like Groundhog Day. What do you do with the information you have about 2020?
Ooh. Probably be a selfish prick and keep it to myself and let everyone else suffer while I already know what's coming.
What would you do then? I know what I'd fucking do. Man.
Well, I know there's a lockdown. Well, and there's a big. This student tried to eat a bat, caused the world to stop.
No, this all that would have happened because that happened in November previously. So the coronavirus is like in China at this stage, like it's ready to.
Right, but it hasn't really come over here. It's sort of
Yeah.
unheard of in
Yeah.
Europe.
Yeah.
We're
Like,
aware of it, but
You could probably have like 1 or 2 cases over here, but like it's not hit off yet,
Yeah.
really,
Yeah.
realistically. We don't really care about it. It's more like a flu, you know.
yeah.
I am getting all of my cash and investing it in fucking Zoom.
In Zoom.
Oh
I thought you
yeah,
were about to
they
say
had the
Pokemon cards.
biggest increase of
Oh yeah,
any
I could get myself a
company
fucking
in the last
base
20
set
years.
Charizard, man.
What?
I could get myself a base set Charizard.
You could.
Yeah, they were like 1 or 2K before the last like, month, I'd say, and now they're like 4, 5, 6.
Hardly.
Yeah.
You need to look out for them sort of things.
So what you doing, Owen?
What am I doing?
Yeah. What are you doing
Oh,
with that information?
well, fuck it. Like, am I in the same position I currently am? Like, as in, like,
Yeah,
just
you
me?
just know what's gonna happen.
Oh, I'm buying some amount of drink and some amount of... And we're having the biggest
What was that? I
sesh.
didn't quite get
We're
that.
having the biggest sesh ever. Ever.
Like, you could just do that
Before
now.
lockdown happens. Before lockdown happens.
Oh yeah.
So
Okay.
you invite as many people over as you want.
Yeah.
And
Fuck a
yeah.
lockdown, bro. Fuck a
Yeah,
lockdown.
Also, I can get more wins in Warzone because I know what the fuck it's going to be like.
You know where all the circles are gonna be.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know
this
what they are
dude,
going
this
to
dude has all of the games replayed in his brain. Owen has aimbot without even having aimbot.
like
He
aimbot
pre-fires
for
corners
Peter
because he
Harris.
knows there's a dude. So maybe we should talk about how I became a founding member of. I am here because I used to play Call of Duty with Shane O'Neill back the good old days, 2011.
Which COD?
Modern Warfare
Modern Warfare
3 and Black Ops.
Was it? Was it?
It was.
Modern
It was.
Warfare
Black
3?
Ops 1
Was that
or
the first one?
It was the first one I played with you because I played Modern Warfare 2 with,
Yeah,
and then
Modern...
I was playing with other Shane and Jamie. And then you weren't really around at the time, but then when Modern Warfare 3 came out, you had Call of Duty Elite.
That was the shit, man.
What was the shit? That was the best subscription service because it wasn't.
You had that as well, didn't you?
I had the basic bitch version. I think Sean had it because he was he's
Yeah, I remember when Modern Warfare 3 came out, I grinded to like Prestige 4 in like the first day or something. I was fucking insanely proud of myself.
insanely proud of yourself for not getting any sunlight and no vitamin D.
Exactly. How many other
But,
people can say that? None.
Fast forward a couple of years, this dude hits me up. He's like, "Hey, bro, come to Minute." I went down to Minute. I had a pretty shit night in Minute.
It was a fucking dire night.
It was a dire night.
Oh, was that Christmas Day or something?
We were drinking vodka and Red Bull from a flower pot, or
Jeez.
glass the size of a flower pot. Got kicked out of the student accommodation. Spent the night in 24/7.
At 24/7 McDonald's.
I
Good
got changed
God.
in the parking lot of Lidl. Pretty sure I was running around on my jocks as well. Then another time. Yeah, that was the first time we had an IRL experience.
Yeah, that was the first time.
That was the
Minute
first.
experience.
Yeah, I
Minute is
introduced Shane
just
to
a
a life-changing.
shithole. In Minute is like it's like a college town for anyone's unaware. It's sort
Yeah.
of college university.
It's a
and
village run by students.
Yeah, pretty
I
much.
feel like the story that Brandon just told is like it's an advertisement that they play for children and like not to take crack, you know. Don't run around little car park naked.
That would be a good staple of advice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my piece of advice for today. Don't run around the little car park in your jocks,
Yeah.
especially in Minute.
Yeah. It's like milk the kid, like dude and Greg or something like that, you know. Greg doesn't
Yeah.
even have one. Like, you know,
Yeah,
just
they
a
do,
place
like,
that does have one. That's not
Craig-
Minute.
Craig is hired by us to record a podcast and he doesn't get paid a dime.
I blocked him again.
Um,
Craig is our editor for this podcast.
the second time I went out with Shane, it was in Dublin, and
Yeah,
this was
baby.
actually spoken about by Seamus on the last podcast. We went to D8, I
D2,
think.
you fucking retard.
D2, D8, yeah, whatever, and D2, and the people I
that?
went with.
D2 is
Because
nightclub
I went
for
with.
reference.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know, yeah, I remember now.
See, I went with other people, and I just met up with you there.
Yeah.
Well, I met up with you, and then I went to get the other people and come back. And the guy that brought us on Google Maps typed in D2, like D2, the number 2, instead of the nightclub is DTWO. TWO. So we just ended up in the middle of Dublin too, instead of in the like. I remember some substances were taken in the bathroom.
Oh, wow.
Some
Wow.
mushrooms.
Don't give Owen any
Wow.
ideas.
Oh, Owen is getting
Owen's
PTSD here.
salivating right now at the sound of this.
Owen is having withdrawal symptoms right now.
I'm actually pretty hungry. Not gonna lie.
You're hungry. That's because I'm talking about mushrooms.
No, like just in general, like I haven't eaten in,
I
like,
actually
about
could
2
eat
or 3
right now as
hours.
well.
Shane, you're gonna whip
Could
us
you?
up something and send it over.
Yeah, I can whip you up some. I've got some pasta up there. Sound good?
No, I mean like actual like a whip.
Let's not go there, Owen.
You know, there's a price for everything, and anyone who says otherwise is a fucking liar.
I don't know, man.
Well, it depends.
But I remember in D2, I don't remember a lot about D2. I remember going up the stairs and Shane was running down the stairs because Snoop Dogg was playing.
Da-na-na-na-na.
Wait, Snoop Dogg was playing.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
Snoop
he
Dogg
wasn't
was in
actually
D2, bro.
there.
Playing
but-
the song like.
Yeah, he was playing the song.
Oh God, I was
And
thinking,
I
why
was going.
wasn't I there?
I was going through a phase where I fucking love Snoop Dogg, man.
It was literally all he
Well,
did.
it's not really a phase. It's kind of just like your life, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like you generally
Yeah.
just like or love Snoop Dogg. There's no like ifs or buts about it. If you don't, then like you're not really that human, are you?
Yeah,
Nah.
everyone fucking likes Snoop Dogg, man.
Yeah, most
Especially
people.
when you're out on a boogie.
Yeah.
Boogie into Snoop Dogg.
When you hear that, da-na-na-na-na, you know shit's going down, bro. You just
You
fucking
know Shane O'Neill is running down the stairs at 6,000 miles an hour.
Man, this is depressing me, man.
Yeah, to the good old days when you can go out.
When I can
But-
actually talk to people in person without having to fucking wear a mask and shit. Fuck
The good
COVID,
old
bro.
days where you could actually go to gigs. The other time that I can think, I don't know. The other time me and Shane hung out was at Dead Mouse.
It's a weird
Dead
ass
Good
Mouse?
man.
old. Yeah, we went to Dead Mouse.
I found
There
one
was
of them
what?
the other day.
300 tickets or something.
Yeah, it was small
Bunch of-
enough.
It was tiny, and that venue, District 8, isn't even a venue anymore. Knocked down.
Can
to
we
go
just
for
talk
that song.
about that fucker that was there? Do you remember this fucker? I think I told you this story before about this fucker.
Give you a bad boy.
No, so
don't
this was
remember.
some weird ass shit, right?
Okay.
Me and Brandon were waiting for Dead Mouse. We got there early enough. We were drinking cans outside. What were drinking cans?
Oh yeah, we went to the wrong entrance.
Yeah, no, we were drinking Monster and vodka or something. Anyway, that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We were drinking outside the venue, okay? And we were there relatively early, and we were at the wrong entrance, drinking. And next thing you
Oh,
know,
I remember
these
someone walked by
yeah,
me.
these other two fuckers came up, and I remember distinctly looking at them because I was like, "Damn, that dude looks weird. He's wearing a leather jacket to a Dead Mouse venue, or a Dead Mouse concert." I was like, "That fucker's weird, man."
Say
Anyway,
it to them, that was weird.
no, I just remember thinking that fucker's weird, and then he stuck in my brain. Anyway, we went inside, boogieing away the Dead Mouse, and I see him again. I was like, "There's that weird fucker again." And I just remember thinking, "Yeah, he's a weird fucker." So then, about 2 weeks later, we go to another nightclub in Dublin, and who do I see?
Oh, I remember this.
The weird fucker, the same weird fucker I seen for Dead Mouse. And he looked at me and he was like, "Oh shit, you're the guy from Dead Mouse." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm the guy from Dead Mouse. You're the guy from Dead Mouse." And there was like a moment we like talked to each other for like 5 minutes or whatever. Never caught his
Mutual
name,
respect.
never caught anything about him. Just I know that was the guy from Dead Mouse. And then next
He's
thing
the
you know,
Dead Mouse guy.
yeah, this is the Dead Mouse guy. And then next thing you know, another about maybe a month later, I'd say, we were going to a pre-drinks in UCD. And I didn't know whose pre-drinks it was because Daniel was bringing us, and Daniel will probably be on the podcast at some stage eventually as well.
Probably like next week or so if we're
Yeah,
doing it.
probably. He was bringing us this pre-drinks too. We didn't know because we weren't in UCD. Daniel was in UCD, so he was bringing to us his UCD friends Pre-drinks.
UCD is in Dublin.
Yeah,
for
it's a
listeners.
university in Dublin.
We mentioned Maynooth, we mentioned Dublin. But there's 2 of the 32 counties done. Well, Maynooth isn't a county, but it's Kildare.
So
Go on,
we get to
Kildare.
this pre-drinks. We sit down. We're chilling. I'm vibing. I'm drinking. And next thing you know, I look up at the kitchen table, and who's fucking there? The dead mouse fucker again, with his fucking leather jacket, and we just make eye contact, and I'm like, "Oh shit, it's you!" And we just had a little moment, and
I
it was
love when you have
fantastic.
moments like that.
It was so weird. Like, there's the,
You know what that is? That is literally the Spider-Man meme.
yeah, that is the Spider-Man.
That is the Spider-Man meme right there.
It was just so like, it was just so perfect, man.
And what, like, do you know who, like, do you ever message him or
No,
talk
I
to him
don't.
or
I don't
something,
know.
or,
His, I don't even know his name.
like, would you not ask him his name? Like,
No, because that's the magic of it, man. Next time I see him, I'm gonna be like, you're the dead mouse fucker.
Whomst are you?
Jesus Christ.
What about you, Owen? Have you got any
Just
funny
Oh
any funny
no, I
concert
can't
stories?
remember. I can't remember things. People remember things that happened to me, and then I just confirm yes or no. That's the way things work with me. I can't remember things. Very bad
Right.
memory.
We will eventually have a full-on all 7 Rats
Oh,
Nest
don't worry.
podcasts.
Don't fucking worry. I've got some
Nice.
stories to tell about Owen.
Like,
Don't you
look,
fucking worry.
yeah, Shane has them there. Like,
Don't you
like there
fucking
are
worry.
stories there. It's just Shane has them. So if you want them, you're gonna have to extract them.
Yeah,
Obviously, it's not
Extract.
that difficult. But
we'll
that
get
is
we'll
easy.
get Seamus and Yuri on the podcast, but I feel like Yuri will have the most stories out of everyone.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, I'm living with him now, so he's got yeah. Okay.
Talking about stories,
Wow,
you,
what we were
you did mention in the last one about Bulgaria.
about Bulgaria.
Oh
About
yeah.
Bulgaria.
Owen
I
wasn't in
didn't.
Bulgaria.
Oh,
It was
I
just
didn't
me
go
in Bulgaria.
No, it was just you on your own.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, that's not even a joke. I was on my own for most of it.
But you did come home with a souvenir from Bulgaria.
I did.
You did. It's a tattoo on your ankle.
Oh shit.
You want to explain that story?
No, I think we'll save that one for a full Bulgaria podcast.
Full Bulgaria.
We'll dedicate a full podcast to the Bulgaria experience.
The whole
We'll get the 4 of us on. The 4 of us, me, Yuri, Seamus, Daniel, and we'll discuss the Bulgaria experience.
Bulgaria.
So that'll probably be in the next week or two. So keep listening. Well, anyway, I think that we'll call that a day for episode 2.
A day, it's a night.
Yeah.
The day.
It's the next day, actually. Yeah. Good morning,
It
guys.
is. It's the morning.
It's
Happy
Saturday night.
morning.
Happy morning.
Happy 11th of November.
Yeah, it wasn't as shithouse's episode 1, but it was still pretty shithouse.
Like,
It's
yeah,
a
yeah.
lot different through Discord.
Sorry, tiny Neanderthals that were listening that may be offended.
Ooga booga.
It's not my problem. You're fucking retarded.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Or
Hopefully-
extinct.
Hopefully, I will be back on the podcast.
No,
soon.
no, you're not coming back. You fucked it.
Yeah, like hard
fucked it.
no.
Yeah, dude,
I brought the podcast from the worst podcast in the world to a
the
moderately
second worst.
decent podcast, and we need to lower the standards here.
Me, Owen, and Craig had a vote, and you are out.
Oh shit!
Anyway, thanks for listening, and
Well,
goodbye.
I didn't really discuss anything with Craig either because I blocked him. So
Get that fucker out here.
get